all carved out of wood, and it's very detailed. It's really, really cool. And there's two of them. So I thought that was kind of cool and worth showing. And this is just like the main area, the lower level of the Nanjing Museum. So I thought that was really cool and worth showing to all you. This is all made out of lacquer. It's kind of reddish. And it's kind of cool.
It's not reddish, it is reddish.
They're from the Qing dynasty.
The carved fruit box with figure design.
Which was from 1644 to 1911. And everything in this part of the museum is lacquer. So everything is as interesting designed as the bronze and the metals that they did, but just lacquer in this case. So we're actually here now on the city wall of Nanjing, and it was constructed during the Ming Dynasty, and this is really quite huge, and you can really get an amazing view up here too. So let me show you guys some of the scenery. It goes all the way down. And I could like step right off right there if I wanted. It's just an incredible view up here. And the city wall is huge. Some portions are deteriorating because of how old it is, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless.
Symbol of Nanjing. It's a musical because here this is the this animal is also just Shanghai Nanjing Expressway.
So look at these stairs I'm climbing down from the Nanjing city wall. There's a ton of them, and they're all uneven and all big. So we are now in the museum dedicated specifically to the Taiping Rebellion in Nanjing. This is just the opening area, and we're gonna see some cool stuff. I'm pumped. I don't know about you guys.
He taught and spread, because he was influenced by the Western ideas, he taught and spread the theory of political and economic equalities, and also the equality of both sexes. So within 3 years, they fought their way from Xizhuang, the Tang's region.
Religion, especially, is monotheistic principles in the worship of one God. And several Christian missionaries traveled to Nanjing and examined him and his government and concluded that we just represented
Bananas, flowers, plants. This is a water lily. Looks like a lotus flower.
他这个孔有权在这个美国讲的跟这个中国讲的不一样，不太一样。我们基本上把它这个。
您要看这个明月的话呢，它跳下去不一样。
哦，是的。
So we actually just got out of the museum area dedicated to the Taiping Rebellion, and it's all based on one of the most important events of Chinese history in the 19th century, which was the Taiping Rebellion. An individual known as Han Shuchan created a vast movement based on the fact that he told his followers he was the Chinese Son of God, and he attempted to spread his view of Christianity throughout China and eventually challenged the Qing government. His movement started in southwest China but moved up toward the northeast until he finally captured Nanjing, and this was the capital of the Kingdom of Heavenly Peace, he called it. So he eventually was killed when the Qing government eventually suppressed the rebellion, but the event itself cost from 30 to 50 million lives, which is more than the Great Leap Forward, and it's just something that the West doesn't know as much about, but it was an incredibly important movement in China. And sometimes it's actually looked in as a positive light, though, because it was considered one of the first revolutions in China, and revolutionary thought was important to the people, so it was actually positive in some regard. But we're going to keep looking more around here.
Relocate your body. The oldest Confucius temple is in Shandong province. This river is called the Qinghai River, which is one of the tributaries of the Yangtze. This river has been polluted very, very seriously a couple of years ago.
Alright, so we just went through the marketplace area, and it turns out that the other Dave on this trip is the best bargainer out of all of us by far. The rest of us cave in and buy too early, I think, and he just works it like it's no big thing.
Yep.
But we're just waiting for the rest of the group, but this whole open area is just really cool, where everyone shops, tries to move their goods, and just begs you to buy whatever they can. They keep telling you to buy more and more even after you said no, or if you buy something, I've noticed they want you to buy more. So yep, that's how it goes in China.